Hello students, I hope all of you understand the exercise 4.1 to 4.4 related to construction of the quadrilaterals. Now the exercise 4.5. Now in exercise 4.4, first question we already discussed. Next is exercise 4.5, question number 2, in which the question 2 is construct a rhombus whose diagonal are 5.2 centimeter and 6.4 centimeter long. Now in this question no side is given related to rhombus. Only two diagonals are given. What are the diagonals? Diagonals of a quadrilateral are the lines which are made by the opposite vertex of the quadrilateral. Now the name of the quadrilateral, we can select any name. Let us draw a quadrilateral ABCD, and name of this quadrilateral is rhombus. Alright, now so we have to draw a rhombus ABCD. This is the name of the rhombus. Okay, rhombus ABCD we have to draw now. Now how we can draw a rhombus ABCD? With the use of the diagonals, not with the use of the sides. Okay, now when we try to draw a quadrilateral or a rhombus with the help of diagonal, first we select one diagonal, any one diagonal as the base. Alright, only then we can draw the other diagonals. Let us start with one line segment. With this line segment is one of the diagonal of the rhombus. Now its length is AC. Its length is 5.2 centimeters. Alright, this is one line we can select to draw the rhombus, to draw a quadrilateral, that is a rhombus. Alright, now which property we can use to draw the sides or draw the angles? Now the property we use, as you know very well, the diagonal of the rhombus are perpendicular bisector. Alright, perpendicular bisector means the two diagonals of the rhombus, when cut each other, there is an angle made by these two diagonals. All angles are of 90 degree. That's why we told that this is a perpendicular. Bisect means when they cut each other, they divide both the sides. Let us suppose this center point is O. Then OA is equal to OC. Alright, and this is half of the 5.2. Similarly, OD is equal to OB, which is half of the length 6.4. This length 6.4 is DB length. Alright, that is AC is equal to 5.2 centimeter and DB is equal to 6.4 centimeter. So suppose we select one point at the center, then the length of OD is equal to OB, which is equal to 3.2 centimeter. 3.2 centimeter means half of 6.4. 3.2 on upper side and 3.2 in the lower side. Now we are using this property to draw the quadrilateral. Alright, now again we start with this line. Let us draw a line segment AC. Understand from starting. Now first of all we require any one line that is a perpendicular bisector. Before we start to bisect the center line, we try to draw a perpendicular. You know very well, a perpendicular bisector we can draw from a line. How we can draw? Open your compass more than half of the line. This line is 5.2, more than half, approximately more than half. You have to open your compass more than half and draw a arc in the upper side and in the lower side as well. Alright, so from point C, consider C as center, more than half. You have to select your arc, you have to select your compass more than half and draw an arc in the upper side, and similarly draw an arc in the lower side of this point. Similarly, from point, now consider A as center. You have to open your compass more than half, approximately more than half, because the length of this line is 5.2 centimeters. Okay, so you have to select more than 2.6 approximately. So it's a little bit more than half, and draw one more arc in the upper side as well as in the lower side. Okay, so by this method you can draw a perpendicular line. Using this method we can select a line which is at the center, which pass through the center of this line, and the center of this line we can say O. Alright, so this is a perpendicular bisector. Now draw a line using these 2 points, that is pass through this point. Now we can draw a dotted line, then we can select a complete line. When you draw with the help of the compass and complete measurement, these arcs are exactly at the center. So this is the line we get, that is a perpendicular bisector. Now this angle is 90-degree angle. So we get a perpendicular bisector with the help of these 2 points. Now what is the next step? Next step, we have to now draw an arc of 3.2 centimeter, that is half of the second diagonal, in the upper side and in the lower side as well. So open your compass up to 3.2 centimeter and draw an arc in the upper side and one arc in the lower side. Understand? So this length is total is 6.4. 3.2 in the upper side and 3.2 in the lower side. And the name of the points are point D and point B. So by this we get A, B, C, D, all the vertex of the quadrilateral. So total length of this diagonal is 6.4 centimeter. Now the total length of this is 6.4. Now join all these 4 points to get a quadrilateral which is drawn on the basis of the diagonal. Alright, you have to just match all the vertex of these points. So when we join all these points A, B, C and D, all these points, we get a quadrilateral, and name of quadrilateral is rhombus. So in rhombus, when only 2 diagonals are given, how we can draw a quadrilateral? First step, select any one diagonal as the base. Second step, use the perpendicular bisector method. You have to bisect this AC line by using a perpendicular bisector. So open your compass more than half, draw 2 arcs from the A point and from the C point as well. So by these arcs we get a perpendicular bisector. Next, then draw from the center point, draw an arc of 3.2 in the upper side and 3.2 in the lower side. By meeting all these points we get a quadrilateral. So you must write 4 to 5 lines related to every quadrilateral, every construction of the quadrilateral. So we must use the property whatever required related to the quadrilateral. Now come towards third question of exercise 4.5. A rectangle with adjacent sides. Adjacent sides means the sides which are connected by a angle, that is called adjacent sides. One point common between 2 sides. A rectangle with adjacent sides of length 5 centimeter and 4 centimeter. As the quadrilateral is a rectangle, in rectangle opposite sides are equal. Suppose we have to draw a rectangle A, B, C, D. This rectangle we have to construct. From this rectangle, only 2 sides are given. One acts as L and second is B. So we can select A, B, suppose 4 centimeter, and BC second side is equal to 5 centimeter. Length and breadth, two sides are given, but in rectangle there is a property that opposite sides are equal. So when opposite sides are equal, then AB is equal to DC. So we can select AB is equal to DC is equal to 4 centimeter. Next, BC is equal to AD is equal to 5 centimeter. Alright, four sides are given to construct a quadrilateral. Next, what is next property of the rectangle which we can use? All angles are of 90 degree. Alright, so we can select any angle we can draw to construct a rectangle. Now let us start to draw a rectangle. Select a line segment BC as 5 centimeter. Alright, as the base of the quadrilateral. Now, by considering B as center and then C as center, draw an angle of 90 degree at B and 90 degree at C. You know very well how we can draw the 90 degree angle. You can use the compass or the protractor to draw a 90 degree angle. From this, you can draw a 90 degree angle like this. Draw an arc. First arc is for 60. Second is for 120. And then you can draw two arcs to draw a 90 degree angle, because 90 is in between 60 and 120. From this, you can draw a line to select your 90 degree angle. Alright, similarly, you have to draw a 90 degree angle from this point as well. Alright, from 90 degree angle from these 2 points, you have to draw a line, extend the lines. After using the 90 degree, you have to extend these 2 lines. Now, one line is BC, base as BC. Now, see the length of other sides. Now from B, the side A, the point A is at 4 centimeter distance. So considering B as center, draw an arc which is selected as point A at a distance of 4.4 centimeter. So using your compass, considering B as center, draw an arc of 4 centimeter from point B. Similarly, draw an arc from C, considering C as center, and how much? This is also 4 centimeter. So after drawing two arcs, just join these two arcs to get a rectangle whose opposite sides are equal. Alright, by this method, when we join these 2 points, the name of this point is A and this is D. So we get A, B, C, D, a rectangle with sides 5 centimeter and 4 centimeters. So what steps we have to follow? First, select one side 5 centimeter as the base. Draw two angles, one at B and one at C of 90 degree. Next, at B, draw an arc at a distance of 4 centimeter. And from C as well, draw an arc at 4 centimeter. When we join these 2 points, we get the rectangle. Understand? So in this case, we use two properties of the rectangle, that opposite sides are equal, and second is all angles are of 90 degree. The last question of this chapter is a parallelogram OKAY, where OK is equal to 5.5 centimeter. Suppose this we have to draw a quadrilateral OKAY. Now OK is equal to 5.5 centimeter. One side is 5.5 centimeter and KA, the other side is 4.2 centimeter. 4.2 centimeter. Alright. In parallelogram, similarly like the rectangle, one property is similar, that opposite sides are equal and parallel. So we can say OK is equal to KA, which is 5 centimeters, and KA is equal to 4.2 centimeter. So from the property of the parallelogram, we get OK is equal to YA is equal to 5.5 centimeter. One property used, two sides are now given. Next, from KA, if KA is equal to OY, which is also 4.2 centimeters. So to draw a quadrilateral, four sides are given. But as we know, only four sides are not required. Only at least one angle must be required. So we can select, at least if one angle is given either with A or with K, we can draw a quadrilateral. Now here angle is not given, so we can select any minimum angle. The first minimum angle we can select is 60 degree. That is the easiest quadrilateral we can draw. So we select the angle by ourselves, that is 60 degree. That's why this is a unique quadrilateral in which we select the type, which type of quadrilateral we have to draw. Alright, so how we can draw a quadrilateral? This, taking KA as the base, draw a line KA, act as base. First step. Second step, from A, draw an angle of 60 degree. We can draw from A, draw from K, from anywhere else we can draw. So draw a line which is 60 degree, gives us 60 degree. Alright, from K, this is the line considering angle 60. Now from A, side by AY is required and length is 5.5 centimeter. So from A, consider A as center, draw an arc at 5.5 centimeter. Okay, so that we get a side AY, that is 5.5 centimeter, and the length of KA is 4.2 centimeter. Alright, now 5.5 this side, parallelogram hai. So in this side from K, we have to draw one more arc similarly at 5.5 centimeter because opposite sides are equal. Now from point Y, the vertex O is at distance 4.2 centimeter. So from this, draw an arc at 4.2. That is considering Y as center at a distance of 4.2. Considering K as center, distance is 5.5. Now when we join these arc with the related points, we get a point O. So by this method, we have a quadrilateral, we have a parallelogram OKAY. When you draw your quadrilateral with the help of the scale and all lines must be correct and in proper configuration. Alright, but you understand the step. First step, base KA. Second step, angle 60 degree. Next step, from A, draw an arc of 5.5. From K, draw an arc of 5.5. From Y, draw an arc of 4.2. And join all the points, we get the parallelogram. So by this method, we draw so many kinds of the quadrilateral, so many types of the quadrilateral, and write down few points of the construction related to all the quadrilaterals. 4 to 5 points in simple language. So students, you must cover the complete chapter 4 in your notebooks with construction as well. Draw neat and clean diagram with the help of the pencil, the compass, the protractor and the scale. Thank you.